Welcome back, everyone. If you watched Module 1, you already know the basics of computer hardware: CPU, RAM, ROM, storage devices, and ports. Today, we are moving to the part that carries the highest exam weight in SSC CGL Tier 2: Software and Microsoft Office. I am not exaggerating when I say this. MS Office alone gives you 5 to 8 questions in every paper. Word, Excel, PowerPoint, these are marks waiting for you to pick them up. And the best part, you do not need to be a computer expert. You just need to know how SSC asks these questions. This is exactly what we will cover today. 5 topics, 22 solved questions at the end. Stay until the last slide. Topic 1: Windows operating system. Let us think of your computer as an office room. The desktop is your table surface. That is the first screen you see after Windows loads. Your files, folders, and shortcut icons sit on it. The taskbar is the horizontal bar at the bottom of the screen. On the left end, you have the Start menu, that is the gateway to all your programs. On the right end, you have the System tray, also called the Notification area. It shows the clock, Wi-Fi icon, volume control, and battery. Now, SSC specifically test. Trap alert: the area showing the clock, Wi-Fi, and volume icon is called answer system tray. Notification area, not taskbar. The taskbar is the entire bottom bar. The system tray is only the right portion of it. They are not the same thing. Next, File Explorer. This is the application you use to browse through your files and folders. Every file has a path and address that tells you exactly where it is stored. For example, C colon backslash users backslash student backslash documents backslash notes dot pdf. Now let me test you what is the difference between copy paste and cut paste. Copy paste creates a duplicate. Cut paste moves the file. The original disappears from the old location. Now let me test you what is the difference between copy paste and cut paste. Copy paste creates a duplicate. The original file stays where it was. Cut paste moves the file. The original disappears from the old location. SSC asks this difference. Recycle bin. When you delete a file, it does not disappear immediately. It goes to the recycle bin, which is like a dustbin. You can open the recycle bin and click restore to get the file back. The file is permanently gone only when you empty the recycle bin. But there is a shortcut that bypasses the recycle bin entirely. Does anyone know what is this? Anyone know what it is? Shift plus delete. When you press shift and delete together, the file is permanently deleted. It does not go to the recycle bin at all. There is a no way to recover it easily. Trap alert. Which shortcut permanently deletes a file without sending it to recycle bin? Answer: Shift plus delete. This is one of the most commonly asked shortcut questions in SSC. Lastly, file extensions. The letters after the dot in a file name tell you what type of file it is. Let me give you the big three that SSC test. .docx equals MS Word. .xlsx equals MS Excel. .pptx equals MS PowerPoint. Write this down. SSC rotates which one it asks. Topic 2: Keyboard shortcuts. This is the easiest source of guaranteed marks. SSC asks 2 to 3 shortcut questions in every paper and they take only 5 seconds to answer. If you have memorized this list, think of shortcuts as pocket tools. Instead of opening menus and clicking through options, you press two keys and the job is done instantly. Let us start with the universal shortcuts. These work everywhere in every program. Control plus C equals copy. Control plus X equals cut. Control plus V equals paste. Now the most trapped pair. Control plus Z equals undo. It takes you one step back. Control plus Y equals redo. It takes you one step forward, meaning it reverses your undo. Students swap this under exam pressure. Here is a trick. Z is the last letter of the alphabet. Think of it as going all the way back. Z equals back equals undo. Trap alert. Control plus Z equals undo. Go back. Control plus Y redo. Go forward. SSC puts both as options. Remember Z equal to last letter equals go back. More universal shortcuts. Control plus S equal save. Control plus A equals select all. Control plus P equals print. Control plus F equals find. Control plus N equals new. Now Windows specific shortcuts. Alt plus F4 equals close the program. Alt plus tab equals switch between open programs. Windows plus D equals show desktop. Windows plus L equals lock your computer. Windows plus E equals open file explorer. Function keys F2 equals rename, F5 equals refresh, F1 equals help. Trap alert. Which key renames a file? Answer F2. Just F2 alone, nothing else. Student guess Control plus R or Alt plus F2. Both are wrong. And office specific shortcuts. Control plus B equals bold. Control plus I equals italic. Control plus U equals underline. Now the dangerous pair Control plus F equals find. It only searches for text. Control plus H equals find and replace. It searches and substitutes the text. Find and replace. It searches and substitutes the text. These are not the same. Control plus F find only. Control plus H find and replace. SSC specifically tests this difference and remember H does not stand for help. F1 is help. Topic 3 MS Word. SSC usually asks 1 to 2 questions from Word and they focus on three areas alignment, page setup, and mail merge. Alignment this controls where text sits on the page. There are four types. Left align text starts from the left margin. This is the default in Word. Center text sits in the middle of the page. Right align text is pushed to the right margin. Justify text stretches evenly to fill both the left and right margins like a newspaper article. Both edges are perfectly straight. Trap alert. Which alignment makes text even on both margins? Answer justify, not center. Center only places text in the middle. It does not stretch it to both edges. Page setup. Two key facts. Orientation. Portrait means vertical. The page is taller than its wide. This is the default. Landscape means horizontal. The page is wider than it is tall. Trap alert. Default orientation in MS Word. Answer portrait. Students often guess landscape because it sounds more familiar, but portrait is always the default. Now, the big concept mail merge. Imagine you are making wedding invitations. The design is the same for every card, but the name and address are different for each person. You would not type 500 cards manually, would you? Mail merge does this automatically. You need two things. First, a main document. This is the template with placeholders like angle bracket name, angle bracket address. Second, a data source. This is usually an Excel sheet with a list of names, address, and other details. Word combines them, it picks up each row from the Excel sheet and fills it into the template, creating a separate personalized letter for each person. Trap alert. Mail merge requires which two things? Answer a main document and a data source. Students often mention only the template, but without the data source, mail merge cannot work. Topic 4 MS Excel Essentials. This is the most formula heavy topic. SSC can ask 3 to 5 questions from Excel alone. Excel is like a giant register with rows and columns forming a grid. Each small box is called a cell and every cell has an address like A1, which means column A, row 1. Now comes to the most tested Excel concept, cell referencing. Relative reference is the default. When you write a formula like equals A1 plus B1 and copy it down one row, Excel automatically changes it to equals A2 plus B2. The references adjust relative to where you paste the formula. Absolute reference uses the dollar sign. If you write equals $A $1 plus B1 the A1. The A1 part will never change no matter where you copy the formula, the dollar sign locks it in place. Mixed reference locks only one part, $A1 locks the column, but not the row. $1 locks the row, but not the column. Trap alert. In equal dollar sign A $1 plus B2, which is the absolute reference. Answer $A $1, the one with dollar signs on both the column letter and the row number is absolute. Students sometimes pick B2 because it is look simpler. That is the trap. Now the 5 essential formulas, write this down. Sum adds up values. Average calculates the mean. Count counts how many cells contain numbers. Max finds the largest. Min finds the smallest. Trap alert. Count versus sum. Sum adds values together. Count just counts how many cells have numbers. These two are frequently confused. VLOOKUP. This stands for vertical lookup. It searches for a value in the first column of a table and returns a value from another column in the same row. The formula structure is equals VLOOKUP open bracket what to find, comma, where to look, comma, which column number to return, comma, false for exact match, comma, close bracket. The last argument is crucial. False means exact match. The search value must match perfectly. True means appropriate match, which can give wrong results. False in VLOOKUP means answer exact match. This is a direct SSC question. False equals exact, true equals true equals approximate. If function. If function, this checks your condition. If the condition is true, it does one thing. If false, it does another. Example equals if open bracket A1 is greater than or equal to 40, comma, pass, comma, fail, close bracket. If marks are 40, if marks are 40 or above, it shows pass, otherwise fail. Trap alert. Watch the difference between greater than and greater than equal to carefully. Greater than 90 means 91 and above. 90 itself is not included. Greater than or equal to 90 means 90 is included. SSC loves this trap. Quick note on charts. Pie chart shows Pie chart shows part of your whole percentage. Line chart shows trends over time. Bar chart compares different categories. Topic 5 MS PowerPoint. SSC usually asks 1 to 2 questions and their absolute favorite is what is the difference between a transition and an animation? Let me give you an analogy you will never forget. Let me give you an analogy you will never forget. Imagine you are watching a play in a theater. Between two scenes, the curtain falls, the stage changes, and the curtain rises again to reveal the new scene. That curtain fall and rise, that visual effect between scenes is a transition. In PowerPoint, a transition is a visual effects that happens when you move from one slide to the next slide. Now, within one scene, an actor walks onto the stage or a property drops from above. This movement happened inside the same scene in PowerPoint. This is an animation, a visual effect applied to the specific element like text or an image within a single slide. Slide 1 fades out and slide 2 fades in. The answer transition. A text box files in from the left on slide 3. Animation. Slide 4 dissolves into slide 5. Transition. A image grows bigger on slide 2. Answer animation. The rule is simple between slides equal transition. Within a slide equals animation. This is SSC's number one PowerPoint question. They sometimes swap the descriptions in the options to confuse you. Always check is the effect between slides or within a slide. A few more quick facts. Control plus M adds a new slide. Be careful, Control plus N opens a new presentation, not a new slide. F5 starts the slideshow from slide 1. Shift plus F5 starts from the current slide. Slide sorter view shows all the slides as a small thumbnails, best for rearranging the orders of slides. Now the most important section, 22 solved questions. Think of your answer first, then I will review the correct one. Let us go. Question 1. The notification area showing clock and Wi-Fi icons is called. Answer B. System tray. System tray or notification area is the right portion of the taskbar, not the entire taskbar. Question 2. Shift plus delete does what? Answer B. Permanently deletes, bypasses recycle bin. Regular delete goes to the recycle bin. Question 3. The extension .xlsx belongs to answer C. Docx equal to Word, XLS equal to Excel, PPTX equal to PowerPoint. Question 3. The extension .xlsx belongs to answer C. .docx equal Word, XLS equal to Excel, .pptx equal to PowerPoint. Question 4. Control plus Z is used for answer. Which keyboard shortcut key is used to undo the last action? Answer B. Control plus Z. Z equal to undo, go back. Y equal to redo. Z is the last alphabet letter equal to go back. Question 5. Pressing the F2 key on the selected file in Windows will answer C. Rename the file. F2 equal to rename. Pure memorization. No logical shortcut letter. Just F2. Question 6. The keyboard shortcut Ctrl plus H in MS Word is used for answer C. H does not equals L. Control plus F equal to find only. Control plus H find and replace. H does not mean help. Question 7. The default page orientation in MS Word is answer B. Portrait. Vertical is always the default. Question 8. Which alignment distribute text evenly between both left and right margins? Answer D. Justify. Even one both left and right edges. Center only places text in the middle. Question 9. Mail merge in MS Word is used for answer B. Creating personalized document from a template plus data source, not combining two files. Question 10. In MS Excel, the dollar sign symbol in a cell reference like $A $1 creates answer B. Dollar sign on both column and row equal to absolute. On one only mixed, none equal to relative. Question number 11. VLOOKUP searches the first column and returns from another column true or false. Question 11. Which Excel function searches the first column of a table and returns a value from another column? Answer VLOOKUP. V equal to vertical lookup. It searches the first column top to bottom and returns from the specified column. Question 12. The formula equal to if B2 greater 90, comma, excellent, comma, good, close bracket, returns excellent when. Answer C. B2 is greater than 90. Greater than means strictly greater at exactly 90. Condition is false. Result equal to good. Question number 13. Which Excel function counts the number of cells containing numerical data? Answer B. Count. Counts cells with numbers, sums, adds, values. They are different functions. Question number 14. In MS PowerPoint, a transition is applied. Answer B. Between two consecutive slides. Animation is within a single slide. Question number 15. The keyboard shortcut to start a slideshow from the first slide is answer B. F5. F5 equal slideshow from slide 1. Shift plus F5 equal to from current slide. Question 16. Which view rearranges slide order? Which PowerPoint view displays all slides as thumbnails for rearranging order? Answer B. Slide sorter view. Shows timelines for easy reordering. Question number 17. The shortcut Ctrl plus M in MS PowerPoint is used for answer B. Add a new slide. Ctrl plus N equal to new presentation. Ctrl plus M equal to new slide. SSC swaps this. Question number 18. Which of the following is a keyboard shortcut for select all in Windows? Answer B. Control plus A. A equal to all, select all, S equal to save. Question number 19. Copy paste differs from cut paste because answer A. Copy keeps the original, cut removes it, that is the difference. Question number 20. Which chart type in Excel is best for showing parts of your whole? Percentages. Answer C. Pie chart. Pie equal to percentages, line equal to trends, bar equal to comparisons. Question number 21. The shortcut key to lock your computer, the shortcut to lock your Windows computer is answer B. L equal to lock computer, D equal to desktop, E equal to explorer. Question number 22. Question number 22. Control plus home in MS Word. Answer C. The beginning of the document. Control plus home equal to start of document. Control plus N equal to end of document. Module 2 is complete. We covered Windows OS, keyboard shortcuts, MS Word, MS Excel and MS PowerPoint and practiced 22 solved questions. Remember the three biggest takeaways from today. First, Ctrl plus Z is undo, Ctrl plus Y is redo. Z equals last letter equals go back. Second, mail merge needs two things, a main document and data source. Third, transition is between slides, animation is within a slide. In the next video, we cover Module 3, Internet, Email and Digital Payments. That includes URL structure, CC versus BCC, email protocols and UPI versus NEFT versus RTGS. Like, subscribe, press the bell icon and share with your friends. See you in the next class. Thank you.